Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. All right, so this lesson is going to be about, those that tapped out and that are going to come and try to get back in the good graces of the Lord at the last minute. They're going to think that they can, that they can hop back in to the mercy and the covering and the safety of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, when they feel like it. Because right now, the people that used to prophesy for the Lord, right? They used to be in His truth. They used to, teach, and they used to follow the Sabbath and keep the law and celebrate the high holy days and things of that nature. And then they tapped out. They quit. They went back in the world. But like I always say, man, just because you go back in the world doesn't mean you forgot. Doesn't mean you forgot the name. Doesn't mean you forgot, who we are. You just quit. Saying you just felt like you had something better to do than to serve the Lord. So when tribulation happens, when Esau comes, and all this wrath and pestilence and famine and all these things start to happen, everything that you learned, you're going to realize that was true, and you're going to want mercy because it's going to be scary out here. The scriptures tell you that the day of the Lord is gloominess and darkness, and men shall be like women in travail, like you're gonna the biggest, strongest, toughest dude, he's gonna be feeble in that day, and you're gonna be the ones that remembered everything that you learned, all the precepts you learned, all the Hebrew that you knew. You're gonna be like, damn, all that stuff is coming true, and you're gonna get scared. You're gonna want to come back, but guess what? The Lord is going to not deny you because you dropped the plow, you quit, you stopped. While the prophets, really the hopeful elect kept pushing, and you just stopped pushing. All right, you just tapped out and quit, and the Lord is not going to be dealing with you because of that, because that means you were lukewarm. Not only that, you weren't even lukewarm, you were just cold. You stopped cold turkey. You stopped. So the Lord looks at that like, okay, you quit on me, so guess what? I'm gonna quit on you. All right. So in that day, man, the Lord just hey, you have no relationship with Him because you stopped calling upon Him. You stopped praising Him. He doesn't know you now because you tapped out. This is Matthew's 7:22. You know what? I'm gonna start at 21. It says, "Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven." So the ones that are doing the will of the Father, they're the ones that are going to have that mercy. Those are the ones that are calling Lord, Lord daily, confessing and exalting His name daily. All right. Those are the ones who are vexed in the spirit and offended at this world, man. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that are calling on the Lord because they're praying for shorter days. They praying for shorter days because they want this to be over with. All right, and the Lord hears their cries. All right, verse 22. "Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in Thy name, and in Thy name have cast out devils, and in Thy name done many wonderful works?" So they're gonna try to send a resume to the Lord. They're gonna be like, "Listen, man, hey, haven't we prophesied in Your name, and haven't we cast out devils, and haven't we exalted Your name, and haven't we done this and done that? Look at how many years I've been in this truth. I did this 20 years, man. I know I took off 2 years, but so what? I got 20 years worth of works. And the Lord is not going to be dealing with that. Verse 23, it says, and then will I confess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me that work iniquity. So the Lord is going to be like, depart from me, man. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me and I don't know you, obviously, because we don't have a relationship. That's why, listen, man, if you leave, right, because the Lord looks at us as a nation of people, as a delicate and comely woman. See, we're preferred to as a woman. And also this wisdom is preferred to as a woman also. It's preferred to as in the Bible as a she or her. Okay, so wisdom is basically explained and described as a woman, and we are described as a woman, as a nation of people. So the Lord has divorced us, right? Imagine you having a wife. Y'all have a relationship. That's your wife, and she leave you for 2 years. You're gonna be like, man, what the? I'm not dealing with this chick, man. This chick just left me, man, out of the blue. She don't work. She don't help me out. She don't make love to me. She don't keep me company. She doesn't give me comfort. Nothing. Like, that's how it is with the Lord, man. You just left the Lord, man. You just drop the relationship. So the Lord looks at it like, man, you left me and you went on into the world. Same thing with us. If we had a wife and she just left and she's out there messing around with different men, partying, having the time of her life without you, you know, you neglected, man. You know what I'm saying? You just left out of the blue. You're going to feel neglected. You're going to feel offended, man. That's how the Lord is with us, man. The Lord is angry every day with the wicked. So when you leave him and go into the world, the Lord looks at that like you're a traitor, man. That's how the Lord looks at you. So all the works that you did before that means nothing to him. And this is going to explain it. This is Ezekiel 18:24. But when the righteous turn away from his righteousness, he committeth iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall be mentioned, shall not be mentioned, Salakia. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, in his sin, and he hath sinned, in them shall he die. So it doesn't matter what you did before then. If you take on the nature of the wicked, then guess what? You're going to die that way. All right? You're going to die that way. All right? Everything that you did beforehand means nothing. All right? The Lord is just not going to care. All right? So it says, but when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity, he doeth according to all the abominations, and the wicked man doeth. Shall he live? Because you're not going to live. You're going to die. You make a covenant. You made a covenant with death when you chose to sin. All right. You know, when you make a covenant with death, you make a covenant with sin. All right. The wages of sin is death. All right. It says his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned. So all that stuff you did, it's not going to be mentioned then, man. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, in his sin that he sinned, in them shall he die. So you're just going to die. All right. You're going to get thrown into those torments. All right. Because you chose to quit. All right. And the Lord ain't dealing with quitters. So the best thing you could do is keep striving for the truth until death. So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.